Hi there, in this video, I want to share my head drawing progress following the head construction course on Proko's website taught by Michael Hampton. This is also the first episode of a brand new series where I'll be regularly updating my drawing progress. So join me for the fun and struggle. Now let's get started. To start, Michael explains a 4-step method to construct a head. It's kind of similar to the Loomis method, but with its own order of execution. The 4th step is basically the ball as a cranium mass, tilt of head, neck, shoulder, jawline, and brow and ear ellipse. And here are some more practice with more extreme angles. For example, the 3/4 back views have been very challenging for me in the past. This page with the assignment, drawing up a full reference. Here's one tip that's really clicked for me. This ellipse, which is formed by the brow line and top of ear, Michael said it should act like the equator of the ball. When I first heard that, I was like, what does that mean? Then it explains that basically if we draw the major axes of this ellipse, it should always cut the ball in half. That was like a light bulb moment for me, because I used to struggle so much with where to place a brow line, especially at extreme angles. I think this tip really comes in handy in those scenarios. Actually, I just started reading Andrew Loomis How to Draw Head and Hands, and he mentioned this equator concept too. I don't know why I just heard this tip after learning head drawing for over 2 years now. Anyways, the next section is basically adding mall marks to the face, like bottom of the nose, eye socket, etc. One thing I like a lot about this course is that Michael uses a bunch of extreme angles in his examples. Like these ones, when the camera had a very low angle, I really learned how to show the bottom plane of the chain. I'll put some of my old drawings here so you can see how much I was struggling with that earlier. Although I already made a lot of progress since I first drew these, seeing how Michael did these were still super helpful. One thing I found a bit confusing though was how he applies the rule of thirds for the face. He mostly used equal thirds even when the head gets into more extreme angles. But I think the lower third should shorten when the head tilts down and stretch when it tilts up. So yeah, I was a little bit confused there. Maybe I interpreted what he said wrong, I'm not sure. Next, Michael introduces his 8-step method for building facial features by adding eye socket, nose, cheek rhythm, and denture sphere. This step emphasizes a lot with understanding planes of the head, like the 3 planes of the forehead and the contour lines around here. At this point, I've taken a few head drawing courses like from Watsitili A and Proko's own head fundamental course. By the way, I've shared my progress with Watsitili as well. I'll link them in the description box below. Anyways, even after learning drawings for 2 years now, I've still been thinking heads more in terms of shapes and forms rather than planes. But this year, I really want to get more into light, shadow, and color, so I think understanding planes will become super important. Another thing I like a lot about this course is that it offers a good amount of photo references from all kinds of angles, both within the class demonstration and the assignment. One thing I'd like to mention though is that I don't think this course is designed for absolute beginners. Like the course covers a lot of extreme angles and sometimes the model has extreme facial expressions as well, which will break some of the basic rules of head construction. So it may confuse you if you're just starting. I'm not done with this course yet. There are still 2 more sections to go. So I'll have more to share in my next one. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned. I'll see you next time. Bye.